The world is divided into two categories, the players and the pieces. You've felt this your entire life. You walk into a room and feel invisible. Meanwhile, someone else commands attention without saying a word. They get the opportunities. They get the respect. They get the power. And you work harder. You try to be nicer. You try to be competent. But you're ignored. You start wondering why your talent isn't enough, why your goodness isn't rewarded. Here's the brutal truth society is too polite to tell you. Power does not care about your intentions. It only cares about your leverage. Reality check. You've been trying to connect with powerful people by being likable, by being helpful, by being a friend. But powerful people don't need more friends. They need assets. They need mirrors. They need protection. If you want access to rooms where real decisions are made, you must kill the part of you that seeks validation. You must stop asking for permission to exist. Machiavelli context. Niccolò Machiavelli wrote The Prince over 500 years ago, not as a guide for the wicked, but as a manual for reality. He understood something most people refuse to accept. Human nature is driven by self-interest, fear, and vanity. Ignore this, and you will always be a pawn. Master it, and you become the hand that moves the pieces. In this video, we're dismantling the lies you've been told about networking. What follows are Machiavelli's laws of connection. These are not tips. They are psychological mechanisms. Once you see them, you will never look at powerful people the same way again. And be warned, once you see the strings, you can never go back to being a puppet. Law 1. Never outshine the master. Your first mistake is trying to impress. You meet someone influential, and your ego takes control. You want to show how smart you are, how capable, how informed. You think this earns respect. It doesn't. It creates threat. Powerful people are often deeply insecure. Their identity depends on being the smartest person in the room. When you shine too brightly, you don't look like an asset. You look like a rival. Machiavelli warned, it is always dangerous to appear more capable than your superior. So what's the strategy? Make them look brilliant. Frame your ideas as extensions of theirs. Ask questions that allow them to give the answer. This isn't weakness. This is camouflage. Once their ego feels safe, their defenses drop, and access follows. Let them have the spotlight. You take the influence. Law 2. Conceal your intentions. A predictable man is a controllable man. If I know what you want, I know how to use you. If you want money, I can buy you. If you want approval, I can manipulate you. Most people broadcast desperation. Their eyes scream, I need something from you. That repels power. To connect with power, you must become unreadable. Talk about ideas, art, philosophy, their interests. Make them wonder why you're there. Mystery creates attraction. When people can't read you, they start chasing clarity. Never reveal your endgame too early. The less they know about your motives, the more leverage you hold. Law 3. Appeal to self-interest, never mercy. This is where most people fail. They tell their story, their struggle, why they deserve help. And nothing happens, because mercy is a burden. Power responds to utility, not pity. Don't ask for favors, offer alliances. Find what they need. A problem solved, a rival neutralized, time saved. Position yourself as the solution. When you speak, talk about their interests, not your dreams. Self-interest is the only universal language. Speak it fluently. Law 4. Strategic absence. Over-availability signals low value. If you're always reachable, you're common, and common things are cheap. Power respects scarcity. Be fully present when you're there. Then disappear. Have a mission, a life, a schedule that doesn't orbit them. Absence creates gravity. When you return, your presence feels earned, not expected. Law 5. The mirror of Narcissus. Everyone is obsessed with themselves, even the humble ones. To connect with power, stop talking about yourself. Mirror them. Match their pace, their language, their metaphors. This isn't imitation, it's neurological alignment. Their subconscious thinks, he's like me. I trust him. People don't want to be challenged. They want to be confirmed. Be the mirror that reflects their best self. Law 6, control information. In the modern world, information is power, especially exclusive information. If you become the source of insight they can't get elsewhere, you become indispensable. Don't gossip. Curate intelligence. And never reveal all your sources. Control the supply. Keep the leverage. Law 7, the useful enemy. Nothing bonds faster than a shared enemy. Find what frustrates them, what they oppose, what they're fighting. Align with that struggle. Now it's no longer you and them, it's us versus the world. Loyalty is forged in shared opposition. Law 8, play to their fantasy. People don't live in reality. They live in who they wish they were. Support the fantasy. If they want to be the teacher, become the student. If they want to be the king, be the knight. You're not here to expose truth. You're here to maintain the illusion. Power is theater. Learn your role. Law 9, emotional alchemy. Powerful people live under pressure. If you bring chaos, you're disposable. If you bring calm, you're priceless. Be the person who says, it's handled. Lower their stress. Increase your value. Law 10, formlessness. Rigid egos break. Adapt. Some days lead, some days follow. Formlessness is protection. If you have no fixed shape, you cannot be attacked. Law 11, create dependence. If they can replace you easily, you are not safe. Make yourself necessary. Own systems, relationships, processes only you understand. Become the bridge. No one burns the bridge they need. Law 12, control the options. The most powerful person isn't the one who decides. It's the one who frames the choices. Give limited options. Guide the outcome. They authorize. You architect. Law 13, radical autonomy. The final paradox, to connect with power, you must not need it. Approval hunger repels respect. Have your own kingdom, your own code. The one willing to walk away holds all leverage. That energy is magnetic. This sounds cold, calculated, manipulative. It is. But look at the world around you. Was it built on fairness or strategy? You have a choice. Remain innocent or become competent. Machiavelli wasn't evil. He was honest. And honesty is the first step to dominance. Welcome to the inner circle.